Today I'm being baptized because Jesus is my Savior. I was raised in a Catholic home. As a child, my family went to church on Sundays. I attended Sunday school and CCD. I was baptized as an infant, received my first communion, was confirmed, and despite receiving these sacraments, I really never felt close to God, or even that I understood Him at all. I felt very far removed from the whole church thing. During Sunday services, sadly, I remember feeling very bored and uninterested. I remember thinking that my way into heaven would be through all the good works and good deeds I could do. So I lived my life that way, making sure to follow the rules and to do good works. And that was it. As I grew older, my family went to church less and less. I know I always believed in God, I just never really felt His presence. Unfortunately, during my teen years and well into my 20s, my family has endured many hardships. These years were really challenging in many ways and still are. Despite these challenges, I always believed in the existence of God. I knew He was there. During my lowest moments, I called out to Him. I begged for His help. I pleaded for Him to make Himself known to me and present to me. I prayed for Him to give me answers and to help me through these horrible times. After many days, nights, months, and years of these prayers being unanswered, I began to lose hope, to lose faith. I stopped believing that my prayers would ever be answered. As an adult, I moved to California, away from my family, which was the hardest thing I've ever done. Whether or not my faith was present, whether I was willing to see the light or not, God had His hands on every single part of my life. My first 2 teaching positions were at parochial schools. He stared me straight in the face every day I went to work. As a school, we attended church 3 times a week. I sang when I was supposed to. I participated when I was supposed to, but I was not present. I'm not sure when it hit me, but it did like a lightning bolt my second year at St. John's. I had become a hypocrite. I was a fake. How could I stand in front of all my students and pretend like that? What a horrible teacher, person, and woman. I decided to make a change, but like most changes, it came very slowly. It began with attending Saddleback Church services every Sunday morning. I remember leaving services feeling invigorated, feeling inspired, feeling like I got so much out of everything the pastor said. A close friend of mine, Janine, and I began attending a devotional group every morning before school with other teachers. It was a wonderful time to pray together, to learn about God, and to talk about our lives. It was only the beginning. Just when I thought my level of faith had deepened to its limit, Mario Rene Fernandez Jr. came back into my life. Talk about an answered prayer. When we were together as kids, yet spent the last 5+ years apart in completely separate worlds. Mario's deep level of faith inspired me. Through his actions, he taught me how important it is to have Jesus as a part of my everyday, every moment, not just on Sunday mornings. During our Friday night Skype dates, we grew closer. We discovered more about each other and about Jesus' life. He answered many of my questions and reassured me that others could not be answered, but that I must trust and have faith in the Lord. Learning about the details of Jesus' life through reading the Bible only makes me want to learn more. I feel so grateful to be welcomed and to be enriching my faith even further here at Bloomingdale Church. God's unwavering love, acceptance, forgiveness, love for others, I feel is immeasurable and something I've never experienced before. I am still in awe to think that God the Father would send His only Son to earth to die for me. I am so unworthy. He is in my every thought and in everything I do. I love you, Jesus. Today, I am being baptized to profess my faith in you.